That nigga really
offense set to get this drive started. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
Oh.
And you would have thought they would have been.
Damn, I didn't even throw that down right like
no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense.
This nigga had me in the same predicament in the first half when I played him last season. And then the second half, shit got fucking ugly. That shit got fucking ugly, dog.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt. To throw his car. And a throw there going to be incomplete. So many times we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
And I want to see
that Bader was trash.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Yeah.
And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter. You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking my replacement may get an opportunity. Your head better be on a swivel. Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down.
Oh, man, I got the 30th defense in the league right now. I mean, the 31st.
And typically,
that
one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things. They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
33 and like 6 touchdowns.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
That gambler shit is a motherfucker, bro.
And then against me, he can sit in the pocket. I can get no pressure. So he's a play for
yeah, because he got that nigga got 3. He got 2 niggas on the outside that superstar, and then he got
Zach to make the play.
I couldn't get no pressure on this motherfucker. That nigga just sitting in the pocket, dotting me the fuck up.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. Not much on that run, Charles. No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him.
That nigga goes out like 2 defense. I'm like, bro, you got to switch over, nigga. That nigga got that gambler on the
Juju Smith-Schuster. His second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Okay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
That pick I could hurt me, though. I was unfortunate 7 for a pick.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Yeah.
And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going. They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field. Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Carr. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? You're able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background. And his throw is incomplete. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 61 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Here's Johnson with a reception. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big play there for the Raiders. They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook. And that's when they hit it with the play action. And you can see the defenders rushing towards the line of scrimmage, then scrambling back, trying to cover.
Hey, shut the hell up.
Well scripted. They had the big running play, now the big passing play. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Just the damage in this field.
Now Carr. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone.
I think that nigga was
brings up
blitzing
2nd down.
Too.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down, even though he's still in the pocket. He had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
On 2nd down now, it's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Here's a handoff to Jacobs.
Blanco, you got to come on, bro.
So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
You let man inside, you fucking idiot. But he was pulling. I can't ignore that.
The kick by Carlson is good.
And
that'll bring him back within 4. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Boom.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And I think the best thing I did.
It's a 14-yard pickup, but it'll still be 2nd down.
Well, they certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
This nigga had niggas on clamps.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Somebody make plays out there.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
I wanted a zig. That's what he wanted. A zig.
Yep. This way you change the momentum right here, my dude.
Yeah.
That'll go as a punt of 42-7 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
That's what I'm choosing. This way you change it right here. You score right here, get that shit back at the half. He's done.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because, you know.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning it into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7 phenomenal.
He will go out right near the 35-yard line. It's a big play there for the Chiefs.
You'd think defenses might be a little more prepared for plays like this because so many offensive coordinators, when they get the ball after a turnover, they do like to dial up a deep ball right away. And if I were a defensive coordinator in this league, that's exactly what I would say to my defense before they went out to play. In this case, though, they didn't get the message, and a big play resulted.
Now whistles and
why did he fucking
look like one of
really
the
that shit go off, bro?
His X Factor?
Yeah.
You gotta probably like sack that nigga. What's his X Factor?
Bazooka.
The false start backs him up 5,
of course,
first
you know,
and
that
15.
Shit. He ain't even using that shit. He definitely can't use it down here.
Now Mahomes. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And it's caught. It's Kelce. Touchdown,
you said play, don't try to fucking run from me?
Travis Kelce, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
No.
Oh, this is blocked. The Raiders have it. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
I'm worried about him, bro.
Back on this one.
That shit doesn't want him, bro. It's like, dude, they just let him do that shit, bro. They let him do that.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. Meanwhile, Carr's throw complete there to Johnson. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now Carr. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From midfield, here's Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route. And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
And then he got the shit. I can't see the fucking thing either.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes.
Oh, I can't see the.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for
quarter number 4. You gotta get stuck into reception.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action.
And
that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's see what happens. Probably shit. You right.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
2nd and 10.
Okay. He's dropping him back.
Shotgun now for Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
A run on first down with Jacobs as he'll get this forward for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Play action. Now it's Carr.
Yo, you be fucking with soup and shit?
Flush to his right. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller.
Yeah, I like Buff.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Damn.
The Chiefs are going to get him. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on 2nd.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. Carr completes it, finding some room at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
From the gun now on third down, Carr. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 26.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
How about this?
Oh, my fucking God.
Left side. Called a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion.
You nigga, that was probably about to be 6, nigga.
And I think what he saw, he thought defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance.
They should at least give you the stumble shit, like to where you can pick yourself up.
Right. On play action, it's Carr.
That's good.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Edwards. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Whatever the discussions were at halftime, trying to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Well, it's not time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it third down. go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you're that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They go play fake. Mahomes.
Let's go, Diablo.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Well behind the sticks here with a second and 18.
That's the price you pay.
Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone.
That's got to be a
5 or 6. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm making some scoop, man. I'm on this liquor.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And a
methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been.
There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Josh Jacobs. His second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game
get that shit off.
the 4th.
Damn, bro, that shit killing me.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Well, that's a big part of my game. Shit, I come out and some shit with you.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Yeah, Belton.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman.
Hey, pick it, Avery.
This one is
the fuck are you doing?
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. Hands up forcing the incompletion.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now left side on the swing pass. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years of not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
And he's dropped right at the 40.
I think we sounded more effective. 78.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Oh, bro.
The Chiefs on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's
Yeah,
third and 2.
Though, shit. I ain't seen many.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Really good.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 61 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 third-down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll.
2
yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Fuck me over.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
I just got to get used to it.
He'll buy some time right.
Kill it
Looking downfield for
I'm a
Kelsey.
pig.
And
Damn.
incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be
Oh,
third
no, yeah,
down.
this thing ain't even
He's
condone.
made
I be
plenty of
stripping,
plays
but damn, you
throughout
looking
this
crazy.
game, pressing the ball downfield to the tune of 4 touchdown passes. Was shooting for a 5th there. That one came up incomplete.
A field goal from
I
this
was trying to
spot
knock a
likely
nigga.
out of
Because
the question.
you be
They
like,
gotta
damn, they
get
one on
closer
one.
here on third down.
Dick in the dirt. They just make you whip crazy.
Now a swing pass. It's
No.
So he fought off the tackle, and that
Oh,
effort gives him the
that's
first.
Bro, this
before
is
he's brought
bullshit.
down.
Dang, bro.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
That shit is good.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Well, let's take it a couple days.
1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
Oh, yeah, nah. He about to sit on
Bringing
this
him
shit.
down defensively, Jayon Brown. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker.
Let me out.
And if you got a kicker to put it through the post, you feel
Hit.
And that is caught.
This shit.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Usually how this shit nobody
Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. A running play on first down will give 4 up to the 29. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Once again, it's Jacobs.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage.
They supposed to run him the fuck over, or at least move him. The fuck?
That's straight to be safe, bro. You're supposed to be a power back, bro. Like, but that trucking shit, if you ain't got the ability, that shit really overrated. With no ability,
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
At least go forward.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs.
Right.
And they'll get it up
Make
just
that nigga
short
fall
of
backwards.
35
Yeah,
at the 44.
make that nigga fall backwards.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Yeah, I agree, bro.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on
when I have 4 net, they
desperately needing a score here.
Bro, he's a fucking problem. You're like, why is he not?
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
In real life, day to day.
Not the worst thing. It stops the
He was falling back.
and let your
They
offense catch its
calculating.
breath.
Well, they cutting. They going in the leads.
Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr to throw. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
He was out the pocket.
In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes
Yeah,
down.
I was
You got to
20
move a
yards
little
back.
bit, right?
That shit
Know
broke.
where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long. Throwing his Carr. And that will be incomplete.
Well, this is getting close to a no-win situation now. They got one final shot.
God,
They're
damn.
into the field, and it's 4th
Like
and long.
his D-line was
Extra
wild.
razzle-dazzle to get it done.
Now Carr, got to have this one. He's going to let it fly.
Devontae, nigga.
One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in.
Ooh.
Really unbelievable play
Let's
there
fucking go,
on 4th and
Devontae.
long. On the defensive side of the ball, that's the
Devontae
definition
said,
of frustrated. You get them to 4th down, and then you allow a chunk play like that in the passing game.
Almost felt as if that play was drawn up in the dirt on the sideline.
I seen the one-on-one. I
They
said,
pulled
yeah, I
that from
know
a
he
game plan that wasn't this game, and they still made it work.
Now the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Chiefs now going to use the
that's
first
what
of
the
their
fuck you supposed to do,
timeouts.
nigga.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Get stood up by a corner. That should
One
be
more
like
time with
a
Jacobs.
corner.
And he will
A
push his
DB,
way
nigga?
forward down to about the 3-yard
Knocking the
line.
fuck out.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Third and goal. Keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Now Carr. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost them.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But, boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. If he does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves them out there with another chance.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Carr.
What?
And this is going to be intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Chiefs have just about sewn up this football game. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Other niggas and I'm here for me. Man, I'm gonna need some pussy because I don't like losing. And I blame her.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
This nigga's crazy. I be feeling the same way though.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll take this for a short gain.
I'm telling you, it's always like every time I get into a Madden game.
Turtles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Where were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but
feel look, I lost. I let that nigga score. Which I scored 24 in the first. They scored 34 points in the first.
They really feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Kansas City, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll have another home date next week as the LA Rams come to town. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the
breakout games too?
Trayvon and I had the little tandem breakout with Deontay Johnson, but you know that should be like just attributes, you know, ability. So I ain't tripping off that. I hope I got what's the name? Trayvon Bug and shit. At least I'm unlocking Josh Jacobs though. Shit.
His speed go up yet?
Yeah, I gave him 2.
So you got 190 or 87? I mean 89.
Yeah. I'll be lying if I said I didn't fuck that game off at least a little bit. Shit, let me get out of here, bro. Let me go ahead and change this damn battery out for this girl.
Alright, my boy.
Alright, bro.
You hopping on later?